Hey everyone, we're going to take an in-depth look at the Johann Chrysler Turbine car engine. So go grab yourself a cup of coffee, hot tea, whatever it is you drink, sit back and enjoy. Alright, so this is going to be the next engine in my series of Through the Magnifying Glass. And as I mentioned, this is the Johann Chrysler Turbine car. And this is a very unique engine, as in, you can tell, it is a turbine engine, so it is not your typical engine that you find in a motor vehicle. So with that being said, I just kind of want to go through this with you guys and let you see what I've done. I know some of you have expressed that you've been building this car, and so I just figured I would share, a little bit of my buildup of the engine and the detail work that I did to it, so you guys can, maybe get some ideas. Now, I will first of all premise this with, I don't know if everything is 100% accurate. There is not a whole lot of reference photos to go off of when you're looking up information on this particular engine, this particular car, other than, exterior pictures and just kind of, engine-based shots. There's not really any good detailed photos of the engine itself. So a little bit of this is guess, a little bit of this is what I did find, so I'll just leave it at that. It may not be 100% accurate, but it's as close as I can get, close as I can figure. So anyway, we will get going here. The big area here on the side, this is the exhaust manifold. Well, it's intake / exhaust manifold. This side right here is intake. This side here is exhaust. And then, of course, we have our main intake. Sorry for the shaky deal here. Our main intake area is right there, which brings it inside of this whole area here being kind of like the combustion area, if you want to call it that. And then, of course, we got all the various different parts, here on the front and everything. All right, so let's just talk about detail and what we've got going here. So I'll give you a real quick little spin around on this thing, just so you guys can get an idea of what it looks like from all angles and what we've got going here. Okay, so we'll start in the back. Of course, this is the transmission right here. Excuse me. And so, basic automotive transmission. I am not exactly sure what all of these lines are for, but they are what I found. This on top of the engine here has something to do with the throttle and these lines, and so they come off of that. You'll have to excuse me because, like I said, there's not a lot of information on this and how this, there's basic information on how the engine works, but not all of these little details and everything. So anyway, there is the lines running off of the back there. We got back of the engine block into the exhaust manifold and then back into the transmission. If you look on the top here, you can see this black line, or black, right here, this line running up. This is part of the throttle setup. I had to build my own brackets, which you can see right here on the side, and then right on top here. I'm just going to zoom this in. There you go. So on the side here, and then right on top, you can see I built my own brackets out of some sheet aluminum. So that's our main throttle linkage line right there that runs in, and then we've got our rest of our setup across the front there, and then there's a line that runs to the back. You can see it runs just right across the top there to the back, to this area where those other lines are coming off. And then we've got our area here. Now, like this black line here, this wiring and stuff, this is pulled from inside that black line. The brackets are all scratch made. These little linkages, those are from ProTech, which I have used, and the line is from ProTech that I use to do this. We've got another link here that runs down and connects down there. And then again, there's another bracket there on that side. This is real basic detailing, what I could find. So it's real basic, just kind of will give the illusion that there is, some wiring and some plumbing going on. If you look right here, you can see here's the ignition coil. Then we've got a spark plug line that runs down to what I thought was the oil pan when I was originally putting this together, but it is not. It's actually the combustion chamber, which sits at the very bottom of the engine block, right down there. So you've got that spark plug wire that runs down to, I guess, what is a single spark plug that would ignite inside of that combustion chamber down there, and then cause, all of the rest of the action to happen inside of the engine. So anyway, this is what we've got going on, guys. This is the engine. Like I said, it's pretty basic, pretty simple, just what I could find. But I think just this little bit of detail will add that next level of realism to the engine bay that will just make it pop a little bit. So anyway, hopefully, if any of you guys are building it, maybe this will help you out a little bit, just kind of give you an idea of how some of this works. I know finding this information was pretty hard, so, save you guys some time, and here we go. So anyway, this was the next edition of Under the Magnifying Glass, and this is the engine of the Johann Chrysler turbine car. So anyway, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. We're getting close to having this thing finished up, and I'll have another update video for you guys soon. So like I always say, eat, sleep, styrene, keep building those awesome models, and I will see everybody in the next video.